Did you know that a single teaspoon of baking soda, yes, the same white powder in your kitchen cupboard, has been studied for its potential to ease arthritis pain, support kidney function, reduce acid reflux, and even calm autoimmune flare-ups? That's not internet folklore. It's backed by real science. Yet most people over 60 never hear about this because it's not a pill. It's not sold in glossy packages, and there's no big company making billions off it. But that teaspoon, it can shift the balance in your body. As we age, our internal chemistry changes. Acid levels rise. Inflammation becomes chronic. Our immune system slows and digestion falters. And while we adjust our diets or take more pills, we often miss one powerful natural ally: baking soda. Researchers from the Medical College of Georgia found that a simple baking soda drink helped reduce the inflammatory response in older adults by calming overactive white blood cells. That's huge. Inflammation is at the root of dozens of age-related conditions. So in today's video, we're walking through 13 real ways baking soda may support your health after 60. Some of these may surprise you, and a few could truly change how you feel day to day. And yes, we'll also cover the right ways to use it safely, who should avoid it, and the warning signs to watch for. If this sounds helpful, tapping the like button helps us reach more seniors looking for natural health solutions. Thank you. Let's start with the most well-known benefit and go much deeper from there. 1. Acid reflux and heartburn relief. Have you ever felt that burning in your chest after a meal? That sour taste creeping up when you bend over or lie down? Acid reflux affects more than half of adults over 60. Our stomach acid production slows, but oddly, acid gets where it shouldn't. The valve between the stomach and esophagus weakens, and even mild acid can cause major discomfort. Baking soda or sodium bicarbonate is a natural antacid. When mixed with water, it neutralizes stomach acid on contact. For some seniors, this simple mix, 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon in 4 or 6 oz of water, can bring almost instant relief. But here's something most people don't realize. Long-term use of commercial antacids can cause magnesium or calcium imbalances and even affect kidney health. Baking soda, used occasionally and correctly, avoids those additives. Caution: baking soda is high in sodium. If you have high blood pressure, are on sodium-restricted diets, or have heart or kidney disease, do not use it without talking to your doctor first. Even natural remedies must be used wisely. Still, for otherwise healthy seniors struggling with occasional heartburn, it can be a game changer, and it's just the beginning. 2. Joint pain and inflammation, the hidden immune link. What if I told you that baking soda might help with arthritis and chronic joint pain? That's exactly what researchers at Augusta University discovered. In their study, seniors who took a daily dose of baking soda mixed in water showed a noticeable reduction in inflammation markers, especially those tied to autoimmune and inflammatory joint conditions. The theory is this: baking soda helps create a more alkaline environment in the body, which may signal your immune system to back off its aggressive response. Specifically, it encourages the spleen to produce more anti-inflammatory cells instead of attack-mode white blood cells. For those living with rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, or general age-related joint stiffness, this could offer daily relief without adding another pill. One 70-year-old participant in a clinical trial described it this way: "Within a week, I didn't feel like I was fighting my own body anymore. My joints didn't burn. I felt calmer." But here's where trust meets caution. Too much baking soda can backfire. Overuse may cause electrolyte imbalance, water retention, or even muscle cramping. That's why experts recommend no more than 1/2 teaspoon once or twice per day, and only for short-term use, unless advised by a healthcare provider. So what's the next step? We recommend starting with a 3-day trial. 1/4 teaspoon in water once a day and noting how your joints feel. If there's no irritation or rise in blood pressure, some seniors expand to 5 to 7 days, then pause. You're not just soothing pain, you're reducing systemic inflammation, which connects to your heart, your brain, even your immune system for seniors. Speaking of immunity. 3. Immune response support, what most seniors miss. By the time we hit our 60s and 70s, the immune system can feel like it's running on fumes, more colds, slower recovery, infections that linger. But guess what? The problem isn't just age, it's often inflammation gone wild. Your immune system relies on balance, alert but not aggressive. A 2018 study found that baking soda helped reset this balance, especially in older adults. It shifted the behavior of white blood cells to become less inflammatory and more regulatory. Translation: your body becomes better at fighting what matters, bacteria, viruses, toxins, and less likely to attack itself or spiral into chronic inflammation. This makes baking soda one of the most unexpected immune boosters for seniors, not because it kills germs directly, but because it helps your body recognize friend from foe. And when combined with other daily habits for better immunity, like hydration, vitamin D for seniors, restful sleep, and zinc-rich foods, you're not just reacting to illness. You're building a fortress before it strikes. Now, let's talk about digestion, because what's happening in your gut plays a massive role in all of this. 4. Digestive reset, relief from bloating, indigestion, and gas. Let's talk about something few people enjoy admitting: bloating, indigestion, and gas. As we age, digestion slows, enzyme production drops, and that heavy, uncomfortable feeling after meals becomes all too familiar. Baking soda can help. Here's how. Sodium bicarbonate neutralizes excess stomach acid, yes, but it also helps restore alkaline balance in the gut, where pH imbalances can cause fermentation, trapped gas, and bloating. For many seniors, a gentle baking soda drink 20 to 30 minutes after a meal can reduce that pressure and help the stomach empty more efficiently. Try this simple mix: 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. In 4 to 6 oz warm water, stir until dissolved. Sip slowly. One viewer, a retired teacher from Ohio, told us, "This habit changed her evenings. I no longer dread dinner. I feel lighter, less swollen, and my pants fit better by bedtime." But again, moderation matters. Overuse can suppress natural acid production long-term, leading to worse digestion down the line. That's why baking soda should be a relief tool, not a daily habit unless guided by a health professional. This brings us to a condition that affects nearly 1 in 3 older adults, but often goes undiagnosed. 5. Uric acid and gout. The alkaline secret. Ever wake up to a red, swollen toe or sharp pain in your ankle? That might be gout, a painful condition caused by high uric acid levels in the blood. When these crystals form, they settle in joints, causing intense flare-ups. Baking soda can help lower uric acid by alkalizing the urine, which makes it easier for your kidneys to flush excess acid out of the body. Here's what you can try. Mix teaspoon of baking soda in 8 ounces of water. Drink once in the morning, preferably on an empty stomach. Some seniors report fewer flare-ups and less joint pain within days. A retired Navy veteran shared this. "It used to hit me every month like clockwork, but after adding baking soda, the attacks slowed, then stopped altogether." Important note: if you're on diuretics or kidney medication, consult your doctor first. Changing urine pH too much can interfere with drug absorption or mineral balance. That said, if your doctor gives the green light, baking soda may be one of the simplest natural ways to strengthen your system against gout. But there's another organ that quietly benefits too, and it's one of the most vital. 6. Kidney support. The overlooked baking soda benefit. Let's talk kidneys. These hard-working organs filter waste, regulate blood pressure, and manage electrolyte balance. But with age, and especially in those with high blood pressure or diabetes, kidney function often declines. And that's where baking soda comes in. A 2009 study published in the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology found that seniors with chronic kidney disease who took baking soda daily slowed the decline of their kidney function. Some even improved. How? By reducing something called metabolic acidosis, a condition where your blood becomes too acidic. It quietly harms the kidneys over time. Baking soda helps buffer that acidity. Doctors in the study used pharmaceutical-grade sodium bicarbonate tablets, but a similar effect may be possible through carefully measured home use. Warning: baking soda is not a replacement for kidney medication or dialysis guidance, and it's not for everyone. But in early or moderate stages, with physician approval, it could be a powerful supportive tool. If you've ever been told your kidney numbers are a little off, or your creatinine is rising, ask your provider if sodium bicarbonate might help. It could be the missing piece in your daily kidney care. And as your kidneys filter better, your whole body benefits, from blood pressure to energy levels. 7. Natural deodorant and skin pH reset. Now let's step away from internal organs for a moment, because baking soda has some surprising topical benefits too. Did you know that baking soda can act as a gentle natural deodorant? Its alkaline nature helps neutralize the acids and bacteria that cause body odor. Simply mix 1 tablespoon baking soda with just enough water or coconut oil to make a paste. Apply lightly under the arms. Many seniors find this helpful because commercial deodorants can irritate aging skin or contain aluminum, which some choose to avoid. And here's a bonus use as a foot soak for odor and fungal relief. Try this. Add 2 tablespoons baking soda to a basin of warm water. Soak feet for 15-20 minutes. This helps balance pH and may soothe minor fungal infections like athlete's foot or yellow toenails without harsh chemicals. Just be gentle. Some people have skin that's sensitive to alkalinity, so always patch test before applying baking soda to larger areas. You've just seen how this one simple ingredient supports the stomach, joints, kidneys, and even skin. But we're not done yet. What about your oral health, your energy, and even your sleep? 8. Oral health. Fresh breath, gum support, and enamel care. Your mouth is more than a smile. It's the gateway to your immune system, and seniors often face increasing issues with gum sensitivity, bad breath, and enamel erosion. Here's where baking soda shines again. Used as a gentle toothpaste or mouth rinse, baking soda helps neutralize mouth acidity, protecting enamel from erosion, kill odor-causing bacteria, improving breath polish without abrasion, keeping teeth smooth and clean. Simply dip a damp toothbrush into baking soda and brush gently 2 to 3 times a week. Or try a rinse. 1/2 teaspoon baking soda in 1/2 cup warm water. Swish for 30 seconds, then spit. According to the Journal of Clinical Dentistry, baking soda toothpaste is more effective at plaque removal than many commercial brands. But don't go overboard. Using it too often or scrubbing too hard can irritate the gums, especially if your enamel is already thin. Alternate with your regular fluoride toothpaste unless advised otherwise. A 73-year-old viewer named Linda wrote us, "I haven't had a gum flare-up in months. I brush gently with baking soda twice a week, and my hygienist noticed the difference." A cleaner mouth doesn't just feel better, it reduces systemic inflammation. That's right. Poor oral health has been linked to heart disease, cognitive decline, and immune dysfunction. Take care of your gums and your whole body thanks you. Now let's turn to something many seniors silently battle: chronic fatigue. 9. Energy and fatigue. Baking soda and mitochondria. You wake up tired, you nap, but you're still drained. And by dinner, your legs feel like lead. Fatigue is one of the most common complaints after 60. It's also one of the most misunderstood. Baking soda may help by supporting something deep inside your cells, mitochondria. These are your body's energy factories, and they run best in a slightly alkaline environment. Some preliminary studies suggest that baking soda may reduce muscle acidosis, common after exertion or inflammation, improve endurance in older adults, buffer lactic acid buildup, easing post-activity soreness. This is why some athletes, even senior ones, use it before light workouts or long walks. Here's a simple approach. 1/4 teaspoon baking soda in 6 water 30-60 minutes before light exercise. It's not a caffeine jolt, but over time, it may help restore cellular energy balance, especially in people with metabolic sluggishness. And here's something fascinating. Seniors with chronic fatigue or fibromyalgia often show mild metabolic acidosis. Small amounts of baking soda might ease this strain, gently and naturally. Still, always listen to your body. If you feel bloated, dizzy, or experience irregular heartbeat after taking it, stop immediately and consult your doctor. Now, what about your sleep? 10. Sleep and nighttime cramps. A magnesium boost partner. You crawl into bed but can't fall asleep. Or worse, you're startled awake by leg cramps or restless legs. This is where baking soda gets unexpected backup from magnesium. Here's why. When your pH is too acidic, it can interfere with magnesium absorption, and low magnesium is one of the most common causes of nighttime cramping, poor sleep, and anxiety in older adults. By helping restore alkaline balance, baking soda may improve magnesium retention, especially when paired with dietary sources like leafy greens, seeds, or supplements. Try this gentle evening ritual. 1/4 teaspoon baking soda in warm water. Add a pinch of magnesium citrate powder, if approved by your doctor. Sip 1-2 hours before bed. Some seniors report fewer cramps, easier sleep onset, and deeper rest. It's not a sedative, but it helps remove one physiological roadblock to restful sleep. And when you sleep well, your immune system resets, your blood sugar stabilizes, and your mind gets clearer. Now let's move to 3 last uses, ones that support detox, blood sugar, and even urinary tract health. 11. Detoxification and alkalinity. Detox is a word that gets overused, but here's the truth. Your body detoxifies constantly. The liver, kidneys, and lymph system all work 24/7 to clear waste, but they work better in a slightly alkaline state. That's where baking soda comes in. Drinking small amounts of baking soda water may support natural detox pathways, encourage lymphatic drainage, reduce metabolic byproducts that burden the liver. This isn't a cleanse. It's a micro shift that supports your body's built-in systems, without pills, powders, or gimmicks. Try it after a salty meal, sugar spike, or heavy workout. You may feel lighter, clearer, and more balanced. One viewer said, "When I use baking soda after a restaurant meal, my stomach and skin feel better the next day. It's like I pressed reset." But always cycle its use. 3 days on, 4 days off, to give your system a break. Too much alkalinity can backfire, leading to sluggish digestion or even risk of metabolic alkalosis. Balance is key. 12. Blood sugar and insulin sensitivity. What's the link between baking soda and blood sugar? Emerging science shows that chronic low-grade acidosis may impair insulin signaling, making it harder for your body to regulate glucose. That's especially important for seniors with prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, or metabolic syndrome. By gently neutralizing excess acid, baking soda may improve cellular sensitivity to insulin. It doesn't replace medication, but it may support better glucose balance, especially when paired with zinc and immunity-supporting foods. Regular movement, low glycemic meals. A 68-year-old viewer managing pre-diabetes told us, adding baking soda to my routine helped me avoid glucose spikes after lunch. It's subtle, but I can feel the steadiness. Of course, if you're on insulin or glucose-lowering meds, always monitor carefully. Any change in blood pH can influence how those meds work. And finally, one more common issue for older adults. 13. Urinary tract comfort and pH balance. Recurring urinary tract infections or the constant urge to go can disrupt life at any age, but it's particularly frustrating in your 60s and beyond. Urine that's too acidic creates a breeding ground for bacteria. That's why some health professionals recommend alkalizing agents like baking soda to reduce UTI risk or support comfort between infections. The mix: 1 teaspoon baking soda in ozy water, once per day, not more than 3 days in a row. Some seniors find that it helps calm bladder irritation, reduce burning, and ease that not empty feeling. But this is not a treatment for active infection. Antibiotics are still needed when symptoms escalate. Think of it as prevention support, one piece in the puzzle alongside hydration, hygiene, and urinary tract supplements like cranberry or D-mannose. Let's take a deep breath and reflect for a moment. You started this video curious, maybe skeptical, about an old box of baking soda in your cabinet. And now you know it's not just for deodorizing the fridge. In the right hands and with careful use, baking soda can support acid reflux and digestive relief, arthritis and joint inflammation, immune system reset, gout and uric acid balance, kidney function, oral health and fresher breath, muscle energy and post-exertion recovery, sleep quality and leg cramps, alkalinity for natural detox, blood sugar stability, urinary tract comfort, and even healthier, less irritated skin. But here's the deeper truth. These aren't just remedies, they're pathways to dignity, to waking up with less pain, more energy, fewer pills, and greater confidence in your own body. And if you're someone who's felt pushed aside by a fast-moving medical system, this is your gentle reminder. You still have options. You can take steps, simple, inexpensive, and time-tested, that support your wellness on your own terms. Baking soda isn't magic, but when used safely, it can be a powerful ally in helping you feel stronger after 60. Before you start your own trial, here are a few important reminders. Start small, 1/4 teaspoon in water. Use no more than twice per day. Take breaks, 3 to 5 days per week max. Never use as a long-term replacement for medications. Always check with your doctor if you have high blood pressure, heart disease, kidney problems, or are on sodium-restricted diets. And watch for warning signs: dizziness, swelling, irregular heartbeat, or persistent nausea. These could signal that your body's electrolytes are out of balance. Natural doesn't mean harmless. But with respect, moderation, and guidance, you can explore new ways to feel better, stay strong, and age with vitality. If this video sparked something for you, if it gave you hope or new insight, please hit that like button. It helps us reach more seniors looking for trusted, natural ways to thrive. And we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever used baking soda for health? What worked or didn't for you? Leave a comment below. Your story could help someone else make a more informed choice. Finally, if you want to keep your body strong and your mind sharp, don't miss our next video on the best breakfast habits after 60 for energy, digestion, and brain health. It's full of practical, delicious, research-backed ideas to start your day with strength. So hit subscribe, ring the bell, and let's keep growing together. Because here at Stronger After 60, we believe this: your best days aren't behind you. They're just getting started. This video is for educational purposes only and does not replace professional medical advice. Always consult with a licensed healthcare provider before starting any new health routine.